Good morning, everybody. This is Eureka John with the Eureka Street Crypto Hub, broadcasting live from Leander, Texas at 7:13 in the morning on May 21st, 2021. I hope you all are having a good morning. I'm feeling a little better today. I've been down and out being sick, but I've still gotten up to broadcast. But yeah, I've had shingles and it hurts. But it is, already, well, it's not clearing up at all and it still hurts, but I don't have the head cold. So I can talk into my mic without having to sneeze and cough all over the place, I think. So that'll be good. Anyway, if you stumbled onto this broadcast your first time, this is my video blog, my crypto video blog, and I do this every single morning, and it gives me a motivation and a kick in the butt to research at least something every single day, and just to make sure I have something to talk about on the show. I love this crypto space. It's constantly evolving. There's constantly something exciting and new happening. I believe it is the future of modern technology, and I'm invested in it for that reason. So overall, large-scale macro speculation, not just trying to make a quick buck. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I'm not shilling anything. So anything I talk about is because I want to talk about it, and not because I'm being paid to do so. What else? Yeah, basically everything's just my own opinion. I'm obviously not a financial advisor, and I'm learning as I go along, just like you. So a lot of times when I open up and discover something on this show, it is my first time to see it. So you're seeing my first impression as well. Yeah, if you don't like some of my opinions, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up on the on the YouTube and Odyssey and BitChute and BitTube and all that stuff. It helps the algorithm, I guess, for people to find what I'm doing. And if you want to give me a thumbs down, whatever, go ahead. You're probably a Yelper anyway. I just want to give this guy a thumbs down. Yeah, at least explain why. All right. And let's see here. What else am I forgetting? I don't know. I'll think of it here. Yes, let's get down to the brass tacks. And let's see here. CoinGecko, let's see where we are today. Things started turning back up a little yesterday from that completely crazy crash we had of down to like 40%. Was it manufactured and engineered or not? Was it purely organic? I highly doubt that it was purely organic. I'm just saying. But and I showed you some Reddit threads from a complete anon yesterday that may have been a good case that it was engineered. But either way, a lot of the institutional buyers want to find a good place to buy Bitcoin, and for them it's not in the high 50s or 60,000. And also they want to wash out a bunch of the leveraged traders as well, and by leveraged meaning borrowing against some collateral in order to have more buying power and to buy into the market. And if it appreciates, you've made a bunch of money. If it crashes and goes below your liquidation threshold, you lose a bunch of money. It's basically gambling, and it's a way a lot of people like to approach crypto. I don't personally do that because it's a dangerous game and I don't have the money for that. And so I'm just an individual little dude, dollar cost averaging out of my paycheck and trying to build up some generational wealth here. And I do it by staking and building up slowly over time, and my macro belief in the overall cryptocurrency paradigm shift that we are currently experiencing. So let's take a look at CoinGecko. Bitcoin's at 40,989.10. It did drop down all the way to 30,000 a couple days ago. Ethereum 2739.47. I just did a transaction on Ethereum, sending some Ethereum from MetaMask to Atomic DEX, and it worked out very fast, clean, and smooth, I think. Let me just double check that here real quick. Yes, it's in my Atomic DEX wallet. All right. So Binance Coin 383.59. Tether $1. All right. Let's see here. It means a lot of people are selling their tether and buying back into coins. So that's the indicator of a stable coin. Cardano, $1.72. And let's see, XRP, $1.15. It took a pretty hard hit the other day. All the XRP army is probably pissed. Dogecoin, 39 cents. That also took a pretty hard hit. Polkadot, 28.33. This ICP is now in the top 10. And I always say that ICP, Insane Clown Posse. No, maybe not an Insane Clown Posse. I tend to jump to conclusions outside of the financial bubble when I see these names and stuff like sharding. Yeah, you can obviously know what that means. It's like the phenomenon that happens when you've had a few too many Miller Lights. But anyway, yeah, Internet Computer is Definity's blockchain platform / thing. It's not even really a blockchain. To me, it seems kind of like that meme, with the guy with a skateboard. How do you do, fellow kids? Like, it's trying to perpetrate a lot of these projects. Apparently, it's been 5 years in the making, but it's coming from all the big dogs, and it's immediately been dumped onto Coinbase and Binance. And, how is this getting all this immediate access to the major exchanges and in a way kind of being rammed down our throats, while something like Theta token is not on any major exchanges right now in the United States? It just seems odd, but yeah, it came out of the gate with a bang, and it's still here. It's in the top 10. Apparently, it's going to be doing transactions and smart contracts and all that at a lightning fast and cheaper speed than Ethereum. But then again, there are several other projects that are doing that at lightning fast and cheaper speeds than Ethereum. But Ethereum is where most of the projects are built on right now, DeFi and everything like that, and DEXs, and so it's just it may be good and amazing and fast, but it seems to be a product of the establishment. And I've said before, it's like when Nike came out with a skateboard shoe, you're just kind of like, Yeah, man. I like my Vans, man. They started me out when I was a young skateboarder, and then now here, 20 years down the road, Nike wants to jump in. And back when I was a kid, all the kids that wore Nikes beat me up. So yeah, so it's kind of like that to me. Is ICP kind of jumping in here, kind of falling in line in the top 10 with some of these other cryptocurrency projects that have had to struggle their way up. So I don't know, man. It's just my take. Like I said, it's my opinion, and sometimes my opinion is just based on pure feeling and nothing else, and just stupidness, But that's why I do this blog and do this show, because it's fun, and and I'm from Austin, and I've said before, everybody from Austin has a little bit of Alex Jones, a little bit of Willie Nelson in them, and this is my Alex Jones side coming out. So, oh, dude. Okay, USDC is stablecoin in the top 10. So Bitcoin Cash has been kicked out. Litecoin's been kicked out. Uniswap's been pushed down. Chainlink is down here. Chainlink didn't take as hard of a hit as I thought it did, which I'm glad about, because I'm pretty highly invested in Chainlink. But Chainlink has a lot of really crazy stuff going on. Theta took a hard hit. However, this is a great buying opportunity for Theta. This is incredible. And I just got paid today, so I'm probably going to be buying some more Theta. What I talked about yesterday about the Samsung TVs all having Theta TV app being built into their TV, which means they'll have a Theta Edge node, most likely, coming along with that app for the free internet TV, or that TV that you have to have connected to the internet. So, yeah, if a Theta Edge node gets built into every single TV or mobile device, that is a crazy thing. And then Chainlink over here. Let's take a quick look. Let's see. Where was it? Let me look at my bookmarks. Okay. Breaking Junko here. Chainlink Labs will design, and only half-ass believe everything that Junko says. Oh, real quick, before I say that, Ryan Sean Adams. I like this guy. he says some interesting stuff sometimes. Okay, he says, some of you will miss the greatest wealth creation event of our generation because instead of taking an evening to figure out MetaMask, you watched Netflix instead. And this is absolutely true. Right now, we have the largest transfer of wealth in our entire history right now happening. And all people want to focus on is Netflix, social justice warrior issues, and everything like that. All these distractions, the Rona, and everything like that. And it's all distractions while people are shuffling money around in the background, trying to fill their bags and their nets as quickly as possible. And you're going to be left behind because you don't understand cryptocurrency or how to use a damn MetaMask wallet. And it's your responsibility to figure this stuff out and cast your net. And man, I want to help, and I get frustrated whenever people just like look at me like I'm the kook, because I believe in a crazy Ponzi scheme and everything like that. However, while I'm the crazy guy believing in the Ponzi schemes and the scams, I'm freaking raking in the dough, and the dollar that all these other people are holding to be so precious is just inflating into the wind. And I'm in the manufacturing industry. We buy lots of resins and plastics and polyester and everything like that. And I'm seeing commodities just, and as you can see this at Home Depot, if you go try to buy some wood, yeah, it's all over the place. All these commodity prices just freaking, the price just going up and 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 up. Okay? You think your home value that you have right now is really in that high demand? It's because the dollar is inflating. And it's not because you're smart or amazing and you're invested in the right time and place. No, it's because the dollar is inflating. It's all artificial, and everything has been devaluing the dollar so they can move in central bank digital currencies, cryptocurrencies with smart contracts built on top of them to take over. And if you don't understand this type of technology, you're going to be a slave of the technology. Just my little take, my opinion. What do I know, man? I'm just a sales guy at a manufacturing plant. But anyway, breaking new, Chainlink Labs will design, build, and co-author the white paper for the United States digital stable currency. Now, there's already been several other governments that have come out or have already put out their drafts and designs and their full plans to come out with their own CBDCs. Well, how is a CBDC different from a dollar? Because we're all using Visa and everything like that anyway. Well, those are all account-based. Okay, CBDC is different because you will be able to build smart contracts on top of it. What does that mean? Smart contracts enable certain things to happen when certain conditions are met, if and or statements and stuff like that. So say that you are on probation and you want to go get yourself a beer. Well, if you're using a CBDC, you won't be able to do it because it's based on a smart contract. It's an extreme example, but everything is moving towards cryptocurrency, as this can see. So let's just take a look and see what this dude has to say.
Hey, Tyler, the Federal Reserve announcing it's taking another step at looking at the possibility of issuing a central bank digital currency, saying it's going to issue a paper. And that paper will be issued this summer that will focus on the benefits and risks of a central bank digital currency. The Fed's going to ask for public comment on whether or if it should do this thing and what the risks are. And Chair Powell saying in a video release that the Fed made available along with this statement that this represents the beginning of a thoughtful and deliberative process when it comes to thinking about a central bank digital currency. He does not say, for the record, the Fed has reached the conclusion to issue one. But here's some quick sound from what the chairman released in his video.
We are committed at the Federal Reserve to hearing a wide range of voices on this important issue before making any decision on whether and how to move forward with a U.S. CBDC, taking account of the broader risks and opportunities it could offer.
He also says the CBDC should be designed for general public use and should be a complement, not a replacement for cash. So, Kelly, hard to know exactly how big of a step this is. The Fed has been thinking about issuing a CBDC for quite some time, but now it's going to issue this paper, and that paper will be coming out in the summer.
Okay, so every single cryptocurrency starts out with a white paper. What does this mean? Okay, this is not going to replace cash for now. Cash provides anonymity, and it's that people say that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are used for laundering money and criminal activity and everything like that. Excuse me, what about cash? Cash has long been used as anonymous transactions between two parties that may be nefarious, so think about that. And what the CBDC would do, it would completely de-anonymize. I think that's it would completely make all transactions that you are doing visible and on the blockchain and on the record by the government. And people say, well, I'm not doing anything bad, but when you build in smart contracts on top of that, then there's conditions applied, and all they got to do is alter a little code, flip a little switch and everything like that, and you are under complete control. Yeah, it's a interesting thing. And then Chainlink being involved in this will feed in off-chain data via the oracles to be able to be used on top of the smart contracts and stuff like that. Chainlink is just going to be a monster coming up. I keep talking about Chainlink, but anyway, I need to move on. So in reaction to stuff like that, there has been the BPSAA, the Blockchain Privacy, Security, and Adoption Alliance, and these people are trying to band together with their projects and foster a vision and a reality in which, like I said before in yesterday's episode, blockchain is a technology and it can be used for good or evil. Just like nuclear technology, it can be used for good or evil. Put it in the wrong hands, blockchain can shackle and enslave us all and control our every single move and turn us all via AI into and autonomous economic agents to reward us for the actions that it thinks that are create optimized behavior, human behavior, and penalize us for actions that think that go outside or are deviant from their vision of what optimized behavior looks like. And all this can be done through smart contracts on top of CBDCs. And let's say, for instance, you have a certain type of medicine pumped into you that has some nanoparticles that are able to transmit your biometric data and your movements and your whereabouts and everything like that. And it's all gathered real time by autonomous economic agents. And then they're able to completely optimize your movements with your wallet, with your behavior, with your penalties and your rewards. I don't know, man. It's not too far of a stretch since all that technology is out there and available. So, hey, what's up, VideoTuber and 29LH06? As you can see, I'm feeling a little better today. No more head cold, even though the freaking shingles are still wrapped around me and hurt. But aside from that, my head feels great. So, yeah, the BPSAA is trying to counter this type of surveillance CBDC by government type of behavior. It's just started and it's just fledgling, but they are coming out. And Komodo, and this is why I'm so eager to talk about Komodo Blockchain a lot of times, because they're working on solutions for this type of stuff. And it just so happens that Komodo Blockchain, another DEX, of course, they have their Atomic DEX right here. And it's pretty interesting, and I'll open it up and take a look at it with you, and we'll talk about Atomic DEX. I'll probably save this for tomorrow to actually walk through it because it is a great DEX, although it's not the most user-friendly for the complete noob. Another DEX has come out on the Komodo platform. The Pirate Chain is built on Komodo platform, and what Komodo blockchain is, it's not really just a blockchain. Komodo is like this whole entire monster of blockchain solutions. Komodo is blockchain 3.0. Bitcoin is just blockchain transactions. Ethereum takes it a step further and you add smart contracts onto there. Well, Komodo allows you to use their blockchain to build your own completely new and independent blockchain. It allows you to build wallets and dexes, and it's a complete kit. It is a monster that spawns into other little blockchain monsters, and they're all privacy oriented and they're all very secure, and it's an amazing type of project, and it's a collaboration of developers that are all putting their heads together, and they've been doing stuff together for a while, but they have a little hard time communicating with the average Joe Q public like me, John Q public, and so some of their marketing efforts Yeah, they're working on it, and they're doing a good job. But anyway, let's see here. So this project, Visa Payment Solution Gleec, launches decentralized atomic swap exchange. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it, and the elephant in the room, just like sharding, like what happens after one too many Miller Lights. Gleec. If you don't know what Gleec is, you didn't grow up in a school in America in the 80s and 90s and maybe even early 2000s. Gleeking is whenever you're able to spit that little thing coming out from under your tongue. See, I even pulled up an instructional, how to Gleec, the act of shooting saliva out from under your tongue. Many people have Gleeked on accident when yawning or flicking their tongue. That is Gleeking. And if you could Gleek when you were a kid in like 5th grade, my God, dude, you were the king of the elementary school. So, just saying. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, Visa Payment Solution Gleec launches a decentralized atomic swap exchange. Visa Crypto Payment Solution Gleec has launched Gleec DEX in partnership with Komodo. Gleec will utilize Komodo's atomic swap technology, Atomic DEX. Gleec DEX is a decentralized trading app which will let users exchange crypto and fiat currencies. They can do this using Gleec's Visa debit card, which can be used anywhere that accepts Visa. So, why is this important? Sure, there's several Visa payment credit card solutions and everything like that. Well, the interesting thing about this, though, is it uses Komodo's Atomic DEX, and they're going to build their own DEX. So what Komodo has built is a decentralized exchange, not the type where you connect your wallet to like MetaMask and Uniswap, but you do have to put your money onto the wallet, but you hold the keys. So that's different than a centralized exchange. So you get to hold your keys, and you can do atomic swaps, which are peer-to-peer exchanges, so there's no liquidity pools or anything like that. So while most cryptocurrency platforms integrated with traditional payment networks rely on centralized exchanges, payments on Gleec DEX will be decentralized. This is because Gleec built Gleec DEX utilizing the Atomic DEX of Komodo, an open source technology and blockchain solutions provider. Atomic DEX enables atomic swaps, a smart contract technology that allows the exchange of one cryptocurrency for another across chain without using centralized intermediaries. The partners prioritize usability when designing this decentralized migration. This is so Gleec users can continue to transact while enabling all users to trade on the Komodo smart chain. And I may have mentioned before that Komodo Smart Chain uses delayed proof of work, which if you have a small blockchain and you're just starting out, your security is probably not that good. Well, the good thing about the Komodo chain is these small blockchains like the Gleec blockchain over here, right here, its security is based on the Komodo blockchain using this delayed proof of work. And then if you can sit here and use Komodo's security, because Komodo gets their blockchain notarized onto Litecoin and Bitcoin, and they're using the big dogs of security to back them up. So basically, Gleec is backed by Bitcoin and Litecoin type of security, which is really good against 51% attacks. So you don't really have to worry about this network being attacked. Komodo CTC Caden Stadelman also acknowledged that their previous collaboration with Gleec last year, we worked with Gleec to provide 51% attack security through Komodo's delayed proof of work network. Visa's crypto goals. Gleec's partnership with Visa is helping to enable at least 2 of the 5 prospective opportunities outlined by Visa CEO Al Kelly during Visa's first quarter earnings. Kelly emphasized Visa's commitment to the crypto space, highlighting 5 key areas for development. The first opportunity Kelly mentioned was enabling consumers to make a purchase of these currencies or Bitcoin. He acknowledged that the company was working with wallets and exchanges to facilitate the acceptance of Visa cards to buy crypto. Okay, so this is interesting because it's using a DEX and it's using atomic swaps, which means it's going to be peer-to-peer, meaning it doesn't you don't have to upload Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency or load a card or anything like that. With crypto in order to use the Visa card. So it's interesting. It's just done by an atomic swap. So if you want to read more on atomic swaps, I actually think I probably will use tomorrow's episode to go completely into the Atomic DEX and what atomic swaps are, because the more I'm learning about them, they were kind of hard to wrap my head around at the beginning, but the more I'm learning about them, the more I'm realizing that this is really cool technology for privacy, And especially whenever you're talking about CBDCs and smart contracts being built on top of Fed coins and stuff like that, atomic swaps seem to be a really good solution to something like that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm running out of time here. I'm at 25 minutes, but it's just, that's not long enough to really go deeper into something that I want to go into like this. But anyway, I will give just a quick little look at this Atomic DEX over here since I had it pulled up. Let's see here, Atomic DEX. So yeah, let me pull up on my screen too. Here's the Atomic DEX. I sent some from my MetaMask into Ethereum. Be sure that you have your VPN on if you're in the United States. Oh, also this Gleec Visa, that's going to be over in Europe. So if you're in the United States like me, you probably won't see anything like this as a standard normal payment solution. But yeah, what's this notification here? Hey, I received 3.03 ETH. So I sent some ETH over there, and I've sent some Bitcoin before. The drawback is I tried to trade with some Bitcoin, but I didn't have enough Bitcoin in there to do a trade. So I guess there is some minimums. Maybe they should make that kind of obvious as to what the minimums are. But here's a dashboard. So don't be fooled thinking that this is a DEX in the form that a Uniswap is a DEX where you connect your MetaMask wallet. You have to treat this as your wallet and look at all these assets. I mean, these are assets from every single type of blockchain, SOAR, ERC, Binance, you have Ocean token, even Voyager token on here, stable coins like Paxos Standard, Aave tokens, 1inch, Atomic Wallet coin that has no affiliation with Atomic DEX, by the way, so don't get Atomic Wallet and Atomic DEX combined. And there's Atomex also in the iPhone's App Store, don't confuse it with that. Quant, I own Quant, and then there's a Komodo token. So let's see, okay, let's go to the DEX. If you don't have a VPN on and you're in the United States, you won't be able to use this function. But I have 0.03 Ethereum in here. Okay, say I want to buy some Komodo. All right, so let's take a look here. So order selected, I'll choose one of these. And then let's see here, price. Man, how do I do this? So, I mean, like I said, everything I do on here is on the fly, so I'm not planning any of this out. Okay, so price, man, that's a lot for Ethereum. Okay, start swap, sure. So 0.012 ETH to Komodo. Okay, so I'm buying 19 Komodo. All right, and it's delayed proof of work protected. And read more about delayed proof of work so you can learn a little bit about all this stuff. Confirm. All right, I'm going to buy 19 Komodo here and see what's up. All right, and ta-da! I think I'm the proud owner of 19 Komodo for the first time ever. I've owned Komodo now, and so like I said, when I talk about this stuff, I'm not sponsored by them, obviously. So is it going to go through? Send. Let's see here. No, I don't want to send. So yeah, man, maybe they could tweak some things on the user interface, because I don't see just some complete noob running in here and jumping on this train and being able to figure this out on the first day. So let me see here. Let's find the status of my swap. Oh, I got another notification here. You sent points to your wallet balance changed. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. Well, it's not showing up yet, and I'm running out of time on this show. But like I said, I'm probably going to come back to this tomorrow, and you will see the result of this. And because, like I said, I'm really intrigued by this atomic swap technology, and I do think it is a solution to this whole smart contract controlling your life, every aspect of your life, characteristic being built in to CBDC type of Fed coin type of stuff. So maybe it's going to take a little time to show up. So that's okay. still probably shorter time than MetaMask, and I've pretty much run out of time. So I'll follow up with this tomorrow, and like I said, I always do things on the fly here on this show. I don't have a script, and that's part of why I like it. So kind of shooting from the hip. All right. Okay, you guys. Y'all take care and have a good day. And shoot me a line. Let me know of anything you want to talk about. And if you ever want to be a guest on my show and tell me your crypto journey and what brought you into crypto, what types of things you're investing in, and anything like that, I'm always welcome to do a guest on here. 2906 says, do you have more info on MetaMask? Yeah, sure. I can go over the ins and outs of MetaMask. Maybe tomorrow I can compare Atomic Wallet to MetaMask and just kind of okay. Good. I will do that. I will go over more of the ins and outs on MetaMask and how to add in other types of tokens. And on this, it doesn't seem like you really need to, because it seems like it has a ton of different tokens from all blockchains. MetaMask is ERC20 only, unless you need to add in an RPC from another blockchain, which is kind of a little more advanced, but it's easy. It's fairly easy and doable. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And let's see. Stop this.